So I think this is the earliest I've made a vlog so far. It is still the day it's supposed to be. So it is May 26th, 2026 at 11:22 p.m. So yeah, I'm still on the same day. But yeah, I didn't release. It's like I'm doing something important. I didn't post the vlog from yesterday because I didn't feel like talking. Like, it started raining here, and I guess that kicked up like different allergens in the air. I sound like I smoke 2 boxes of Newport 100s a day right now. My eyes look like raccoon eyes, but yeah, I'm a little bit better than yesterday. Yesterday was crazy. I couldn't even speak. So yeah. I did get more school things done. Speaking of school, remember if you've seen my other vlog where I mentioned I feel like people have a lack of urgency when it comes to me, but then I am very urgent and solution oriented when it comes to other people. Yeah, that also goes into like professional aspects. So with my school, I was talking to someone that was like higher up in charge, and we've been talking before this semester started, so we know like everything that's going on. And they said, hey, when the semester starts, you're actually in one of my classes, because they also teach classes here and there. Email me and I'll send you this information for the book. And I said, oh, okay. So I emailed them, just thanking them for helping me out and, getting the book information. So they never told me that there wasn't an online bookstore, but they acted surprised when I said, how far away I was. But no, they never actually said like, oh, that sucks because we don't have, they never said anything about that. So they, school has been going on now for over a week, and they finally sent the book information. That's how I found the $250 book that I mentioned on the last vlog that I wasn't buying. Yeah, they sent that information. The ISBN, I might be saying it wrong now, the, book identifier. So, IBSN. Anyway, yeah, the book identifier. Yeah, so they sent that to me, and that's how I found that overpriced book. But that's all they had. They didn't send anything else. That was just it. So I said, okay, well, whatever. So then I go to start looking into the actual like book work and everything that's due for this week. Come to find out, it's like a whole online system where it's just modules in the virtual book. So I don't even, well, I had to buy it, but technically you don't even have to buy the book itself. Do you imagine how mad I would have been if I would have bought a $250 book and then realized I would never use it? So it's like, okay, you waited a whole week to give me this information, and then when you gave it to me, that was the only thing that was in the email. No, hello, how you doing? No, well, I don't expect that, except for that's not professional, but nothing was in there. No, like, if you need any other help, let me know. Like, you just sent me the book identifier. Not even a mention of, oh yeah, we go through a module. So basically, I finally go and click the module, and it gives me the book with the quizzes inside and everything for like $84, which I feel like is still too much. Those books should only be like at max $50. I mean, they're virtual. Like, you have an infinite supply. Like, I could just buy 30 of them right now. Like, it's not like you're handing me a book. So that's still too much. But I ended up getting the book. I had some money in my, so this is why you need to keep money multiple places. So I didn't want to buy the book at all. So I was like, I don't even want to buy it at all. Then I remembered that I had some extra money from the Mother's Day holiday. Some of my subs gave me some money, and it was in my Cash App. So I was like, okay, that's perfect, because they took Cash App. So they took Cash App. So I was like, okay, well, let me check my Cash App account. I looked, and I had more than what I needed for the book. So I was like, okay, well, that's that. Because I just don't understand. It's like, that's something maybe you should have told me when you emailed me. Or maybe you should have told me before. Like, you teach the class. So the fact you could have just said, oh, in my class, we use a module that you purchase through actual Blackboard. That's what's throwing me because it's like you teach the class. I can't. It's funny because today it was the day that I did everything because I realized, I could in the module. And the person actually called me this morning, but I was working because didn't answer. So then throughout the day, I guess it does it automatically on Blackboard until you like mark things complete. They kept sending me reminders about stuff being incomplete, which I hate that shit with a passion. The more you tell me something isn't done, the more I'm gonna put it off. Because if in my head I'm doing it or I've actually done it, which some of the stuff I already did, I just didn't check it off. So Blackboard doesn't recognize that it's completed until you check it off, which doesn't count against you because it's still gonna submit it either way. But like I'm guessing me not checking it off kept making it send, and it's like the more it's sent, the worse it's been a day. But yeah, module 1 is done, all of it, for that $84. It ended up being like $87.98 after some service fee, which is like, what service are you doing? What are you doing? I had to do all this. I had to go to find the actual web page that you're on right now for this book. Had to click the button to add it to my cart. I had to click all this. Like, what are you doing? So yeah, 87.98. So yeah, 87.98 versus 250. I just I just keep thinking about if I would have got that hardback cover book, what I would have done. Because you can't even use it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this is what I mean. No urgency whatsoever. And I mean, they're not obligated. And I mean, they're not obligated to show me urgency because they don't know me. I'm someone that they're helping. But at the same time, it's like, what? Like, why would you do that? I don't know. Yeah, so, other class, done with that. I think it's like, we're watching videos in there, so I'm like, whatever. But we'll see what happens next week. Yeah. And then, let's see. As far as being human, I'm on like season 3. Yes, I have been watching. And I'm really feeling the vampire right now. I feel like our lives are very similar. I don't want to say too much in case people are watching it because, yeah, season 3, the plot, the beginning of it is something huge that if you say it, it ruins everything. So yeah. And yeah, I don't know if I mentioned on here that I am also trying to learn a second language. Well, I kind of know some of the second language, but I want to learn it like and understand it proficiently. Like I want to know the language. So I took French in high school. I took French in college as well. Of course, I dropped out, so that was done. Yeah, so I've noticed though a lot of different like jobs and stuff are hiring for people that know Spanish as a second language. I don't know Spanish at all. I tried to take a class in high school, but I could not get into it, so I switched to French, and French was like perfect. So yeah, but I am 132 days into Duolingo, and before I started to film this vlog, I literally switched my Duolingo from Spanish to French because I was getting nowhere. Even right now, I'm blanking because I'm like, what can I even say in Spanish? It's crazy because 132 days. And basically all I learned what to do was I learned how to tell somebody I'm wearing a coat in a season, which I don't even know the seasons really. I know like 3 months. Yeah, that's about it. And then also for me, I'm not sure if it's like my tone of voice or the way I talk, like the way my mouth moves or what. I don't enunciate well in Spanish. I can't really pronounce things well in Spanish, and it's doing a disservice to teaching it to me because even on Duolingo when you're talking to the bear thing or whatever and he's listening, sometimes I'll say stuff during the lesson and they'll translate it as something completely different. And it's like, no, I said that right. I just can't say I just can't say it the way you want me to say it. Like I know exactly what word I'm talking about and it's correct. But you heard me say it wrong. So yeah. And then with French, it's just like je parle mieux français qu'espagnol. I speak French better than Spanish. And that's just the way it's always been. Like I think if I could just read it, it would be okay, but that's not how you can actually be proficient in language. Like if I go and get lost somewhere where there's just Spanish speakers, they're not going to be able just to write down everything they're saying to me. I have to kind of have to listen to understand. And then I have to kind of try to speak to them so they can understand me. And that's just not something I can see myself doing with Spanish. And I want it so badly to do it because I hate being a quitter. I hate giving up. I'm a perfectionist. If I can't do something right, it pisses me off. And that's what it comes down to. It pisses me off when I can't do something right. And yeah, Spanish is just something I can't do. I mean, I guess I can look at it as being okay because I can write and read it, kind of. But no, that doesn't count. Like if I can't speak it, it does not count. But je parle français easily. So I don't know. But yeah, that's about it for this vlog. Just my school woes, which aren't really, woes anymore. Thankfully, everything's kind of settling down, and yeah, I'm only in school till like the end of July. So hopefully it goes by fast. I need to just double check all these dates, keep them in my head, keep them straight. And yeah, I will talk to y'all later. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, check out, my Goodreads. I think my video, I put in a little text that I did make a Goodreads, but I'll just say it. So yeah, I did make a Goodreads. The link, I'll have it below, so you can kind of look on there and see the books that I'm reading. And yeah, maybe you'll find something you want to read. I think I put the series I talked about on there. I haven't added any more books yet because I wanted to see, like, I don't know. I think I used Goodreads like years ago, but I haven't used it since. And it is a bit different. So I wanted to go on there and kind of see what I was doing before I put too much on there. But yeah, I'm going to add some more books. So hopefully you see one you want to read and you start reading. I feel like reading is very important, and it is a dying thing right now, unfortunately. And I just feel like more people should be able to just pick up a book and escape. I feel like it's fun. Yeah. But yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time.